What's up, everybody? This is Hoser, and we're gonna check out the wife's garden today. As you can see, I actually started cleaning up a little bit, and that's because we had a little bit of a party this past weekend. This is February 11th, and I started cleaning up a little bit. So every day I've been doing a little bit here and there. And today we are going to transplant these chilies. We're gonna move them from here to that bed over there. They get more sun over there, and they look kind of sad. And I know they're trying to survive the winter, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of these up, cut some of these leaves up, or maybe just leave them at first and transplant them all over there. And then eventually I'll add more dirt, and I plan on planting stuff that doesn't require too much sun, like lettuce or something along those lines. But anyways, I want to get that done today, and then maybe I'll end up doing something else. Who knows? Yesterday I did come over here and I started chopping up this tomato because it was having tons of tomatoes. So I did that. I'll probably finish that up today. And now I can see my 2 blueberries there. This one here, I don't think it's gonna make it. I don't remember what it was. I have the label there, but I'll check it later. And then eventually this week I started raking all the mulch over so I can add more dirt. And as you can see, the dirt that I put in there, the dog came and dug it out. But this week for sure, maybe, oh no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Super Bowl Sunday, but Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna put in the fencing, and then the dogs can't get in here anymore. Destroy my dirt, and then we'll go from there. And then all these pots here, I just take off the top for the mulch. I'll dump it in there, move these pots, and then we'll go from there. Start cleaning up a little bit, and then I also want to show you my where I'm gonna put my seeds. Start planting some seeds, what I'm gonna do, and we'll see. I did transplant this jalapeno from the other side, actually no, from a pot. I had it in one of those pots, and this was maybe a couple weeks ago, and it looks pretty good still alive. And I'm actually seeing a little bit of growth there, so I'm happy with that. So that means I liked it. This is a jalapeno that I planted back in August. The dirt's still warm, but this side gets more sun than that side. You could see. I don't know if you could see or not, but it's a little more shady here. Even though it's cloudy, still a little more sun. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna start doing that, and then I'll show you the finished project. Okay, so far this is my progress. What I've been doing is moving the ones that this side gets more sun than this side, so I'm moving these to this side over here. The ones that don't get that much sun, which if you notice are smaller, I'm going to put them on the far end because that's where it'll get the most sun, and maybe they'll catch up to the other ones. Also, the bigger leaves, I've been cutting them, trimming them down, and then some of these are already starting to have new growth. I don't know if you can see right there, very tiny amounts of new growth there. So the bigger leaves I'm cutting, like that one that's not gonna make it, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I also had another one over here that didn't make it, so That's okay. Nothing I can do about that. But anyways, so that's what I'm currently doing. Just moving those over, and then the ones that have that I see is having new growth like these, I'm cutting them off. I'm cutting off the old leaves, and that way you can start focusing on the new leaves. If this one's okay, like this one, then I just leave it. If I start seeing new growth like that, then I'll go ahead and start cutting the bigger leaves. Also, I guess because they were looking for the sun, some of these bent instead of growing straight. See, there's still some old peppers there. I'm gonna cut those, but eventually once I'm done, I'm gonna get some bamboo sticks and put them up, straighten them up, so that way they can move upwards and not sideways. Same thing with this one. See, it was kind of curved. It was actually laying on the ground, trying to move to the side to get more sun. So anyways, okay, let me keep going. Okay, so I'm pretty much done transplanting all the chilies. I moved all the wood chips over, the mulch, and started taking everything out. While I was taking stuff out, I noticed that there's still stuff from last year that I planted that's starting to grow again. I think those are beets. Got a carrot over there. I think I got another carrot right here. So I think I'm gonna leave those there. Yeah, I'll just throw more dirt on it. And then we're gonna go ahead and, oh, sorry about that. Okay, so now I transplanted everything over. This marigold will get raised. You can see there's tons of seed on it. And so we're gonna go ahead and see what happens now. I trimmed everything up the way I wanted it. There's still some that I'm gonna leave with the big leaves until I get more little leaves. But other than that, I think we're done here for this part. Oh, there's no light. Where's my light? Okay, so I know it's kind of late right now, but in this section here, I am planting some carrots. I haven't done the covering up method, so I'm going to do that. I put some paper on the bottom. It's going to rain in the next couple days, so, and then I threw some seeds in there. I took pictures of all the, they're in there somewhere. They're in there. But anyways, so I'm covering them up, and let's see how that goes. In this section I'm gonna put lettuce. Over there I put the jalapenos, and that's it for that. Okay, so now I cleaned up a spot in the garage, and I put all my lettuce seeds in these little butt cake containers that work pretty well because they seal and they keep the moisture in there. I also threw some spinach in there and some flowers that I found. Get a whole bunch of flowers, but just to experiment. I'm gonna do all these lettuce. I did the peppers last year. Now I want to see if these lettuce work, and then we'll go from there. Whole bunch of different lettuce stuff. There's various kind. Purple flower that I had in the garden. Daisy. Butterhead. Most of these are from M.I. Gardner. The ones that say from the garden is the lettuce that I let flower, got the seeds, and now I'm gonna see if they grow again. So it's this Butterhead from last year and this red romaine from last year. The rest are from M.I. Gardner. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so it's the 27th of February, and it looks like this Butterhead seed that I got from my garden started sprouting like crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting it in these containers, and then I also have a seed tray over there. I'm gonna put that in there with the dome, and then continue from there. The other ones are just normal. There's a few sprouting, but nothing like this. This one has the most. We'll see what it does tomorrow. Let me start planting. Okay, so I transplanted all the ones that were in that little container. I don't know if you could see them. They're super tiny. Some of them have more than one because they were tangled up, so I didn't want to detangle them. Some, but this side here, it's usually just one. I think I should have just, whatever is there, I should have just put it in, but I ended up using all of the seeds that sprouted anyway. And then I'm gonna cover it up with this, and it comes with these little spinners to let air in if you want. I think I might let a little bit of air in, but it comes with these. I'm not gonna say this is like the sturdiest dome or propagation or seedling container, but if you get these and you put it in here and it snaps in there, it's got these little bumps here, and then you can turn it to let whatever air you want in. I still have it on the heat mats, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for these. It came with 3 of them, and if you guys know, these things aren't cheap, so I wanted to buy some just to try them out. And these were, I bought them on Amazon. I'll show you the brand. That's the brand. So I still have the heat mat on the bottom, and let me show you this one. This one has more because I just had, by happenstance, I put them on there, but you could see all the little sprouts that came up. Like I said, some of them have more than one, so whichever one is the strongest, as I figure I'm not that good that they're all gonna come out, so I try to put all of them as much as I could. This is the only thing that was left. The ones that I just showed you. There's a couple in there, but they don't look too strong, so I said I'll just do these. And some of them are buried deeper, some of them are peeking out. Most of them are peeking out. I want to see which one's gonna work better. Since I have so many, I still have to do those if those start to sprout, but those might not have a humidity dome, so I only have 3, like I said. So I'm gonna cover these up. There we go. There we go. So now that they're covered up, I'll let a little bit of air in. Or maybe I should just keep it warm. I think I'm just gonna close it. I'll just put a tiny, this one I'll just leave a tiny one. Super tiny, just a little bit. Because I don't really know how these things work. I know those were completely closed, but now that I put them in dirt, I think it might be different. Like I said, there's a heat mat on the bottom. And I still have one more left. So some of these might get lucky, whoever comes out first, and then we'll go from there. I gotta clean some more of this junk off so I can make more room for these, because I'm gonna keep them in here for a while and then just go from there. I might move these to the back just so they could get more of this light, as opposed to these not getting that much light. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. All right, so let's keep going. Okay, so now I moved it back. Now it gets more light. Those I just put on top because there's nothing on the bottom here. And then these, they don't really need that much light until they start to sprout. So I did put more, I sprayed them a little more, the paper towel. And I'll come and check on them tomorrow, because I feel like some of these are going to start sprouting. It'll be 7 days after that, so we'll see. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so it's been about a week now. I just planted these. This is a black seed lettuce. Today's the 6th, and they're very little buds. These I planted about 4 days ago. It's just mixed iceberg lettuce with some spinach. And these back here, they've been here for over a week. Look at all that moisture. So that's some butterhead. All this is butterhead. We like butterhead. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray these. Cover them up. I already sprayed these. So now I just cover these up. Like I said, I left a tiny little vent hole. So now go ahead and spray these real quick, just so they could have a little bit of moisture. That's about it. Didn't really need that much because I just took the top off, or else I wouldn't have had to. But look at that. These are a little dry. You could see that. I'll spray that. This is also butterhead and some spinach. See the spinach there. So seems like the dome works pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover those up, spray these up, and then just get them ready for the planting later. Once it starts getting warmer, I might take them out, transfer them to a little pot or a red solo cup. This one has like a little, the seed still, it's not letting it open up, but I'll let it do its thing. That's the spinach. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave them here for a few, and then once they start growing better, then I'll get them growing. I actually have, if you can, let me show you. I have some more that are ready to start growing here. Then I had the American spinach. Okay, so the red romaine still has quite a few in there. You can see those green. Let me open it. So there's the red romaine. It's got some more seedlings going. It's got dirt because I stuck my finger in there. I messed up. But anyway, maybe in a couple days I'll start planting those. There's also this one here, which is the American spinach. You can see that that's growing. There are a couple more in there. But that one seems to be the only one. Maybe tomorrow I'll put a couple more. And also this butter crunch here. Look at that. Tons of little ones. I like this lettuce, so I might plant some more. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked my little update. That took a while because I've been recording here and there. But like I said, I've been doing things here and there. So my next update would be probably transplanting these and getting them ready. Alright, so anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.